Warning, this video is intended for audience who are 13 or older. If you are not 13 or older, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online. William, hey.
Yeah.
Hey, so did the present Sena try to kill herself?
Okay, you know what, to be fair, I thought that too. I really did.
I was wondering what I was saying. She was literally in front of the beach, right?
Uh-huh.
And she was walking towards the ocean, right?
Yeah, it's like one of those things.
Like that was the implication, right? I wanted to make sure that was fucking just thinking.
No, I totally got that vibe too. I really got that vibe too. Oh my god.
I was like, this scene is like, she's killing herself, right?
Yeah, I'm like, this is taking a dark
pretty fucking
turn.
dark. Like when they showed the character, I thought like, oh yeah, she's working on trying to kill herself later in the show. But then when it cuts to that scene with the implication, oh, she's actually doing it. Oh, this is for real. That wasn't just a shitpost. I was like. That was really funny.
It got pretty dark. Like a kid won't. It's one of those things that a kid won't notice it, but like as an adult, you're like, is she planning to? And you're like, oh
hey,
god.
You know something the kids will notice though? They will notice pineapple pen, so it's fine.
Oh my god, that was another one too. But now it's just like it feels a lot more technically appropriate.
That one was more appropriate for him to do, and it made the most sense so far.
Yeah.
In terms of them using it, right? Compared to how the other ones have just been like pretty just forced in so far.
Yeah.
Like that would actually make sense. Like I like that thing because like I said, how Hakatami Yami is played by the actor that did the pineapple pen song, right? And they might as well just go out all the way with having him in here doing these stupid references. And at least that one wasn't as forced as the others been so far.
Yeah, because this is the whole clone thing. You're like, you used to it and you knew about it, but then him doing it's like, oh, look at that, it actually did something.
Yeah, apparently you can just do this. I'm gonna get to my disappointment about the clones as well, by the way.
Your disappointment of how underutilized they are?
No, I utilized how I didn't like how it was done with the clone. How it was just giant numbers just taped to them. I was expecting, for some reason, I was expecting something more from them. Right? I thought like the clones, since they were all her own personality, they would have personality clothing, right? Right?
Yeah.
Like you were that episode of Teen Titans when they went into Raven's psyche or some shit, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm. And
they accounted all the Ravens of all Raven's emotions, right?
Yeah.
And they all wore different cloaks, right?
Yeah.
And like, okay, yeah. Then so you can indicate which Raven was which. So even though these clones only appear for like a minute or something within the series, I felt like you could have just had some fun in terms of the costume department at this point, To be like, hey yo, have them all fucking wear some stupid zany emotional clothing to represent their emotion, instead of just having them do whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like even if it's like something as minuscule as like, I don't know, give them a hat, right? Give them all stupid hats with clothing to represent, like give the smart Sena a stupid glasses and a hat, right? Or give the selfie Sena like one of those stupid sun hat. I don't know what it's like those fucking white hat that.
Yeah, I would say like the straw hat or a sun hat. Yeah.
Yeah, like that, like shit like that, basically, or give Runner Sena like the baseball cap backwards, I guess, because that's how sports players are, those sports players, they sure love when they have their baseball caps on backwards, right?
Yeah.
And then you just give the press Sena a beanie, just give her a beanie, a black beanie. They throw a fucking black beanie and call it a day.
Yeah, they really could have had a lot more fun, at least in expressing the what do you call it? Expressing the personality through clothing, but they don't really bother doing that. Like, it's fine doing the acting, and they tell you, but I would very much rather see it rather than being told what they are.
Even if, like I said, because the clone only appeared for like half an hour, but we're getting super far into the episode, so William, hey, so welcome back to our weekly unnamed discussion series about Mashin Sentai Kiramager, a weekly discussion series where I, Austin, that's me, Austin, a personal years of knowledge about tokusatsu and super Sentai, enjoying every by my friend William, that's you, William, you're my friend, you're my Tomodachi. Why did you sell your soul to the devil?
What?
Hey, keep that phrase in mind, by the way. That may or may not come up.
Okay, sure.
A person with no knowledge about tokusatsu and Super Sentai, as we discuss the latest Super Sentai season, Mashin Sentai Kiramager. Anyway, so welcome to episode 37, Sena 1/5, okay? Sena, it turns out Tarantula's still alive.
Yeah, I was very disappointed, I will tell you that. I thought they were gonna go for it and have him, like, you know, be gone from this freaking show now.
Yeah, but at least I like the excuse to how he came back, right? Because normally with these type of shit, you just be like, oh, I just survived, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, even that explosion, that nuclear explosion, I survived that, you know?
Yeah.
And whatever, I'm alive. At least with this, I could give this one a pass. We're like, oh no, it was just 1/5 of me. So I'm like, okay, I'll give that a pass, right?
No, yeah,
like at least it was like a legitimate reason to why Tarantula survived, right?
Yeah.
And if it was like some half-ass reason where like, oh no, I just survived. I just survived the giant explosion that happened, whatever. All good. All good. We good, right?
Yeah. But here it's just like they say, oh yeah, we had clones before. It's like they refer to freaking Yodona being all like, oh yeah, I made clones, and he's like, oh yeah, I planned for this. I made a clone for myself. So then that clone just died. And it's just like, oh yeah, you know what? That makes sense. Even like it's like now it's no longer really some bullshit thing. It's like in universe explanation. It's like, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, which I like, and at least it's also good. Which was I like, oh yeah, they just defeated my clone, right? No, they deleted like an actual part of me, you know? Because especially because also one thing I hear about when they do clones, right, is there's no repercussions after they're like, yeah, you just destroyed the clone, like they would just reset everything. But no, at least with this, even though it was a clone, it's not back to basis, right? They're like, there's an actual progression of status of power now because of this.
Yeah, because he definitely says like, oh yeah, they defeated me, now I'm weaker than I was before, and also there are consequences for my failure, that kind of thing.
Yeah, so that's pretty good. Yeah, so we start off. This is one of the films where we actually just starts off with Yodana, Tarantula, and Garza in the base just chilling, right? Like, ooh, what's going on? Oh, well, we gotta get caught up. Right?
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh yeah, and then they're like, Emperor, yeah, fucking what the fuck's this Emperor's name again?
Yodon. It's Emperor Yodon, basically.
Oh, is this Yodon? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I forgot how full his stupid title is. It's like, oh yeah, well, the Emperor. Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, we talk with the Emperor and stuff like that. It's like, well, we gotta talk. Also, real good, so he talks to Yoda. By the way, I don't like what they did with this. They're like the stupidest fucking effect. We see her talking to the changer, right? But we just like the stupid sparkle coming out as it's talking. I feel like that's a fucking really lazy shit.
I mean.
It's like the shitty sparkle. I was expecting something more for this Emperor. Like, hey, I'm just gonna talk to a sparkle and call it a day. It's all whatever.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, that's kind of fair, to be honest with you. Yeah,
I felt like something. I think it does like more creative with him speaking. Cause I like how they introduced him before he talked to Yodana. Like he's like these weird still after image shit like that. Like ooh, who's the spooky guy? Who's the spook master? The spookster is what is how we like to call it, right? Spookster.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Spookster.
Yeah, so then we cut to this is like I think this is like the first episode we had where it's focused on the girls, right?
Yeah. I mean, we don't get a lot of them. Like we got individual episodes, but they were always like there was always.
I do like even though these last few episodes has been like super filler. At least they're focused on other character relationship. Like we have the whole Shigeru and Tametomo fucking pairing episode, like, hey yo, here's our character dynamic, right? So one thing I do like is the fact that like this isn't like a character focused episode, even though it is still character focused, we still see like two character dynamic, right? Because normally with these characters episodes, it just focuses on one character, right? Right? But at least with like these last few episodes, they focus on character dynamic in action. It's like, hey yo, what's up, right? And everything, So that's pretty good. Yeah, so we have Silent Sena going to eat cake because they love cake. Gotta enjoy our cake because there's no such thing as COVID in Japan now.
Yeah,
No new strand has been discovered. We definitely have not reverted to 1800 Japan's philosophy of not allowing foreigners to visit the country again. Definitely not doing that. Japan's definitely did not revert back to 18th century seclusion right now.
Oh my god! Look, man. All I'm saying is that if they do, do, we can just build a big boat, all right, and we can just get them to open up.
Okay,
again.
look. We can just introduce Christianity again, okay?
No, you see, that's the thing. It'll be included on the big boat. It's one big package.
Just and this. And look, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. Japan only has KFC. We could come back with KFC too, okay?
KFC.
We'll bring to Japan the glory of KFC 2, okay?
Oh my god! Is KFC 2 the sequel? I can't get over what did they do? Chicken but more? I don't know what you do.
What's KFC's recipe? 11 herbs and spices. Here's the 12th herb.
Oh shit! Oh fuck! You're right. No, you see, they do one better. It's 22
Then
herbs
Japan
and
would have to
spices.
open up their borders, all right? Who was the U.S. general that told Japan to open? Was it McCarthy? Was it?
What?
Or
For what?
Who told Japan to open up their borders?
It wasn't McCarthy. No, it was.
What was it?
Japan.
Who told Japan to open? Perry, Matthew Parry. That's why. Okay, so same person. McCarthy, Matthew Parry, same era, basically.
Okay.
Yeah. We need Commodore Matthew. Look, hold on. We just get the actor Matthew Parry to go tell Japan to open their border.
Oh my god!
Because
No.
I'm pretty sure the actor Matthew Parry isn't doing anything right now. All right.
Yeah, he's just sitting on those royalties, man. He doesn't do shit.
Yeah. Like fucking the U.S. just goes to the actor Matthew Perry like, history's about to repeat itself. We need your help. Only you can open Japan's border.
What? Of all the people, you just go to Matthew Perry.
You just go to Matthew Perry, the actor, and be like, Mr. Perry, we need your help.
Oh my.
We're stuck in a time loop. We have to break out the time loop
Okay.
by repeating the time loop.
Jeez. Okay. Oh my god.
Only Matthew Perry, the actor, can save Japan now.
What the hell? What is going on? I can't get over the fact that it's just Matthew Perry of all people that they would ask. Like, what are they gonna do? Just say your signature line or whatever?
Yeah, look, they'll be like, they'll give him a history like, yeah, 200 years ago, Commodore Matthew Perry opened up Japan's border. Now you have to open up Japan's border.
Oh my god, jeez. It's like he's like, yeah, okay, I'll go ahead and do it.
Like, the U.S. gives him the rank of Commodore as well.
They just give him the
here's your
rank.
rank.
He doesn't have to go through it.
I'm pretty sure that's how it works, right? The U.S. can just give anyone a rank, right?
Yes, that's exactly how it goes. Sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if they wanted, they could just give Matthew Perry, the actor, the rank of Commodore, right? What the fuck? What does the rank of Commodore actually is within the Navy?
That's a good question.
Was an early it's no longer used within the Navy structures.
Oh, look at that.
Oh wait, is it? Hold on, it says was an early title. Oh no, it's a rank now. Okay, it was originally a title. Now it's a rank. Okay.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, they just give him the rank of Commodore, right? All right. But here's the question: how high up is this rank?
Yeah, that's a good question. Maybe it's below. It's definitely below general, I would say.
Let's see. Next higher rank, rear admiral. Next lower rank, captain. Okay, so it's bigger than a captain. So I assume that's pretty good.
Yeah,
right.
Decent rank.
Yeah. Okay. You want to be a commodore? If I could have a ranking, I would be a commodore. All right.
Yeah. You know what? That's fair. I'll give you that. That's fair.
Let's see. Is rear admiral the highest? What is the highest ranking within?
I would assume either admiral or general. I don't know if they have general. Or I think
Vice
maybe
admiral
is equivalent to a general. Maybe.
Let's see. Admiral, fleet admiral. Oh fuck! This just keeps going. Fleet admiral's the. Okay, so apparently fleet admiral is the highest ranking. So hold on. So fleet admiral's the highest ranking. So we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it's like the 6th from the highest rank. I feel like that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Actually,
I feel like that's a pretty good place to be, like the 6th highest ranking title. I feel like that's pretty good to have, you know, right? Because apparently it just goes from admiral, vice admiral, rear admiral, Oh wait, hold on. Wait, I think I counted that twice. Okay, never mind. I think it's actually the fifth highest rank. Okay, never mind. That's way better now. This is getting way better. The more I learn about Commodore, the better it is for actor Mathew Parry to get. All right.
Oh my god.
We're definitely helping out his case right now.
It's like, what does he? He doesn't even need to be a rank admiral. He has all the money in the world that he needs to just do whatever.
No. He needs to become. Remember, history has to repeat itself. Okay. That's the only way for us to escape the time loop.
Okay, you know what? Fair enough. All right, fair enough. I'll give that to you.
Okay, that's what the fuck were we talking about again?
Oh, you know what? That's a good question. I forgot. We got on this huge tangent. Now we don't even know where we are.
So anyway, Silent Sena go eats cake, and then Yodana shows up. Right? He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna disturb you from eating cake. Now you would never have cake."
Right. Yeah.
I'm gonna stop you from eating cake.
You just won't eat. You won't have sweets anymore.
Yeah. She's like, "Yeah, you would never have the cake." Yeah. And then yeah. So then she's like, "Oh yeah, she needs something for King Odie and everything." So the scene happens. I thought I was like, is she just gonna spank Sena with the writing prop?
Yeah.
Right. And then she just ends up doing. I was like, oh, okay. Oh, I guess we can show that on TV.
We're opening up
guess
new
kids
finishes
can
for children
everywhere.
everywhere.
Yeah, don't worry. Japanese schoolboys between the ages of 6 and 12 will learn that girls like spanking other girls with writing crops. All right.
Oh God. Oh no. Oh no. What have they done? It's like it wasn't enough that you get Yodana, who was just a vibe in and of herself, and then you get this. Oh my God!
This is my fiction. This is my fiction. So it's fine. So to be fair, this series does answer questions that I do bring up later. So like they fight Yodana, like we're not gonna fucking tell you Yodana where the fuck the king is, right? And then she just fucks off. So now they're stuck with 5 Senas, you know?
Yeah.
They're just stuck with 5 Senas, which is really fucking weird. I feel like 2 of these shouldn't even be real personalities, right?
Which ones do you mean? Like the depression one, I get. There's the
smarts and the selfie happy one. I feel like those two were very forced.
Hold on, the selfie happy one, and what was the other one?
The selfie and the smarts.
Oh,
right?
well, yeah, no,
I feel like those two were very.
Yeah, the smarts.
Those two were very forced personality.
Yeah, the smarts is more like. It's more like a way of thinking rather than a personality in and of itself. The selfie I can kind of give, if only because they say it's the optimistic, happy version. Because they
yeah, but I feel like that's very forced in.
No, yeah, it is forced in. But like that's a lot better than what I think is the smart's tactical thing. Because that's just you being smart. Being smart is not a personality. It is just you being well learned, you know, or having a very good way of thinking.
Yeah, so we have the Sena's 5 personality: athletic, selfie, smart. Well, what the fuck was the 4th one?
I can't get over it. You just said selfie is a fucking personality.
Oh, what's the 4th one again? I don't remember. 4th one is crying. It's the sad one.
Yeah,
it's sad, right?
Yeah.
Like I said, that's also very forced too. By the way, since we have depressed Sena, right? I was like,
yeah, we have sadness and then depression. I mean, you know. Well, okay. We're not
to be fair, the 5th personality is just I want to kill myself. All right, that's what. That's just the 5th personality at this point. The 5th personality is completely composed of I just want to die. Like it's not even depressed. Like the 5th is just I want to die.
It really is. Oh my God! Like everything's going wrong in my life. I might as well just die and save myself the trouble.
Yeah. Jesus. Yeah, so now the Rangers are confused, like, how they're gonna fix the situation, right? Like, well, we gotta figure this out. We gotta figure out how to save the situation, right? And then we cut to Yodana at the fucking, which was the problem I had at the beginning of the episode when she went and attacked the Kiramager for no reason. Like, wait, doesn't Garza knows where the fuck the king is? Why is Yodana going out of her way to find the location? Like,
yeah, it's very odd.
Because Garza knows where it is. He went to visit the stupid fucking giant bird. Which, by the way, they're still leaving by himself on the fucking island for some fucking reason. For him to be attacked. He got attacked again.
Yeah, and he's like, I won't fall for it. Like, this would have happened if you just moved locations, dude.
He could... like I said, there's still nothing stopping from moving to where the other Kiramager still is, because we established he can change his size, right? He can change his size.
Yeah, he could just stay.
I don't know why he still was like. It's not like he's protecting anything on the island. It's like the island itself is like the gateway portal to fucking to Crystalia too, right?
Yeah.
You know, he just decides to stay on this fucking island to get attacked.
Yeah, I know. It's like you think you get attacked in one location, you just move to a much more secure location.
You're like, oh, attack me once, shame on me. Attack me twice, shame on you. Attack me the third time, I'll move.
Yeah,
Do you think he has to get attacked a third time before he finally moves?
Oh my god, man. Hopefully, because I swear to God, man, he shouldn't just be staying there. He should...
With no protection. Like, I understand he's a giant fucking bird that can fly away, but I was like, you're still leaving yourself out in the open, you know? And it doesn't help that the enemy knows where you are, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Even if he's on like some hidden island, they can fucking travel through dimensions to visit you.
Yeah, and
that doesn't mean anything.
God, it's just very weird. I mean, but then again, I don't know. It's just it's a kid's show, I guess, but still, you think there'd be some logic.
I guess we're traveling, but it's supposed to be fucking weird. Like, it's like, yeah, like if I stay here, I think it's like, if I stay here, I'll get stabbed. But if I get to my car fast enough, I can't get stabbed again.
Yeah, maybe if I stay in my car and lock the doors, maybe then I won't be stabbed instead of just, staying outside, and not doing shit.
Yeah. But Embark runs away like a fucking idiot. He should have fucking stopped being on this fucking island to begin with. Right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but then we get Pineapple Pen, so it's fine.
Yeah, we got
everything
Pineapple
is safe.
Pen coming back, man.
I'm really fucking weird how easy they fixed the situation, right? You would think it would be like, so normally in Sentai, I think we had these episodes before where Rangers get split into fucking multiple types, right?
Mm-hmm.
And usually there's like some gimmick they have to do to get whole again. Like they have to actually defeat the enemy of the week. Like all the emotions have to team up or some shit, right, to defeat the enemy of the week before they become whole again, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like in that episode of Teen Titans, when all Raven's emotions team up together to fight Trigon, right?
Yeah.
Before she become all full, right? We had those type of episodes, but apparently you just fucking slap them together. Apparently that you just do that. I guess that's how it works.
Yeah,
Yeah, but at least we get Pineapple Pen, so it's fine.
Yeah. See, that's when everything's okay, man. You see, that's what
happens when you pay for the actor of Pineapple Pen to be on your show. Like, oh, do you think they just been waiting to do this the entire season? Right?
I mean, they did take their time to do it beforehand, so
But I feel like this one actually makes sense, right? It's like this one isn't forced in, unlike the others where they're like, okay, that's kind of forced in just because you have the actor. You have I can't remember his name, the Pineapple Pen actor. Just because you have fucking what is his name? Daimo Kosaka, right? Just because you have Daimo Kosaka in your show, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? The other times earlier in the show, it's been really forced, but this one, it felt appropriate for him to do Pineapple Pen parody in the show. So I was like, okay, it's not that bad now. Yeah. So apparently they just fucking Pineapple Pen this, right? And the worst part is, apparently they just had to touch each other, right? It's not even they have to force them together, right? As long as they touch, they just become one again.
Yeah. Yeah, they really do. It's just they just have to get near each other, maybe sneeze on each other.
They just solve it really quick. Also, I don't know why they just don't fucking have the 1 through 4 at this point. Just fucking touch the other one, right? I guess are they taking into account number 5's emotion at this point? Like she's just standing there in the background, like okay, you can just become whole again. Just do it right now. I was like, nah, I'm just gonna stand here in the background.
Mm-hmm.
Like that, I have to wait for number 5's consent in order to become whole again or something.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, you could have just taken her and just thrown her at the other ones. Like, okay, there we go. That's the end of the episode, right there.
Problem solved. We can continue on with our day. Don't have to deal with it. And then they just let her run off. They just let the depressed person, the suicidal depressed person, run off with no supervision. All right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I feel like that's probably a terrible thing to do. If you have someone that's depressed to run off by himself with no supervision, all right? I feel like that's probably not the smartest thing to do.
Yeah, because I mean, especially considering the fact that she's in a certain, she's Oh my god! Because she went to the beach to do a thing that kids won't get, but we do.
Yeah, right. And they don't follow on that. They just I guess she'll be okay.
I swear they need
it's
like
fine.
a therapist or some kind of HR or something. I swear, man.
Do you think does Karen have an HR department?
I feel like they need an HR department at this point. They probably should get one, if only because they keep getting the city wrecked.
So Garuza's out there and he's fucking attacking stuff. So now they're fighting.
Mm-hmm.
So now they're just fighting. By the way, the fucking scene in Japan is fucked up at this point. If you actually look at the scenery of the damage they cause, there's a lot of fucking damage going on right now.
Yeah, but remember, they were just like, you know what, insurance will get it.
Yeah, but then Sena apparently okay with committing murder.
Mm-hmm. God, man.
But she just straight was like, I mean, some civilian might die, but it's for the greater good. It's fine. They might die, but it's look, their blood is just part of will be covered by insurance. All right, the Japanese will pay for their funeral.
Mm-hmm. God, man. fucking pay for your funeral.
And then we cut back to the beach with Sena number 5 taking down her scrunchie and then walking towards the beach, right?
Yeah, that was the case.
Like I feel like as a kid, no kid is just gonna understand. I feel like any kid would be like, oh yeah, she's just like the beach, yeah, it's all good, But we see her just fucking standing walking towards the beach, and she has a duffel bag. I don't know what's in the duffel bag. I'm assuming it's a bunch of heavy rocks for her to carry to the beach, because people like to go to swim, right?
Oh my
People
God.
like swim with a bag of heavy rocks, right?
No.
Right? If the Italian mom has taught me anything on a Saturday night at 12 p.m., let's go for a swim. You just hold this bag of rocks when you're in the ocean. We'll stand up here and watch you swim, right? Because that's what the Italian mom has taught me. Let's go for a late night swim with a bag of rocks.
Oh no. How does it get so bad? How did we get here? I swear to God.
Also, the worst part is I don't understand why the family doesn't fucking exit the car.
I mean,
right?
yeah, they were just they really were just sitting there, man, waiting for something to happen. And
yeah,
again,
like, they could run.
Yeah, and again, this is why I'm saying they need a freaking
Also, why don't they just drive away? They're like,
I don't know, man. I don't know.
They just sat there as this driver. Like, you can at least drive away, right? Nothing stops me from at least attempting to drive away from death instead of sitting there and accepting death. Like, I was like, wow, these two parents really just want to die with their children.
Looks like Sena wasn't the only one that's suicidal.
Jesus fucking Christ! But Sayo stops her, so it's cool. The power of friendship, but the power of friendship saves her. So it's all good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
So it's fine. Well, we still don't know what's in that bag. I'm really disappointed we don't find out what's in that bag. I really just wanted to see where it really just shows a bag of rocks in that bag.
I mean, look, man. If anything, maybe something like that will show up in the extended cut in the Blu-ray. Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. So Sena the press said, I was like, okay, I'm really sorry. I tried to kill myself. Implication.
Yeah, with the implied implication of suicide, yes.
Yeah. So she rejoiced. Also, hey, what happens to the coat, the outfit Sena number 5 was wearing? What happens to that? When she rejoins back with Sena 1 through 4?
It's probably fused within her body, and now she has become an amalgamation of human and coat. Okay.
Oh fuck! Is that what happens to you?
It's the only other thing I can use to think of to explain it. Okay.
Yeah, because I was really confused, right?
Uh huh.
I was like, okay, yeah, she gets a new outfit. That's cute and everything, but it's like, does it just disappear?
I mean, yeah, but I mean, look, man. At this point, I'm trying not to look too deep into it, otherwise my brain will fry. Okay.
And then yeah. So then we come back to the Rangers fighting Garuza, and once again, even though Jiro says earlier in the series we can take back Smog Express anytime we want, still for some reason lets Garuza keeps it for some reason. Don't know why.
Yeah.
Even though Jiro clearly states If we want King Express, we'll take him back.
Yeah.
I mean, Smog Express.
He was very confident
right?
in saying that earlier in the series, and then apparently now he's just like, oh, well, I guess I'll just let him take it.
That Garza still has. I don't know what's stopping them from taking it back, right? Just take it back at this point.
Yeah.
There is no reason for Garza to keep having Smog Express.
Yeah, but
when he keeps trying to kill you.
Yeah, but apparently he wants to let him have it just so he can have plot happen, and then
Yeah. Yeah. So then Odiang finally shows up. Like, okay, even though we've been able to overcome Smog King Express before in the past, now we need help. And now we need help for some fucking reason, right?
Yeah.
So he comes in. He just fucking comes in, and then finally we see the Yodan Emperor appears, and then it turns out that he lives inside fucking Yodana apparently this entire time. Don't know if this is like a weird split personality type of deal or whatever the fuck, or if this like a JoJo type of shit.
Right? You mean like it's like he's like Diavolo where he just has a split personality, and then whenever he wants to take over, he just does. And he has a split.
Right. I don't know what's the deal with the Yodan Emperor at this point, and I don't know how that relationship works out. Really fucking weird.
Yeah.
Right. Because it clearly shows that Yodana does not know where the Emperor is. Right.
Yeah, but she just
no one
didn't
else
know, and then apparently he's like, I don't know. It's weird. I'm hoping there's an explanation for that, but we'll see.
Yeah, because right now my theory is that this is definitely just a JoJo situation right now.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
With Devio and everything, right?
Yeah, I mean,
that's what it feels like.
I can't think of anything else to explain it other than JoJo's,
Yeah, it always comes back to JoJo.
JoJo is the end-all, be-all of all anime and life as we know it. I knew it.
Yeah. So Yodan Emperor finally appears. Hey, we finally have the real villain of the show finally appears.
Yeah.
And it's only 40-ish episodes in. So glad we remember that the show had a main villain, and it wasn't just Garza and his midlife crisis.
I forgot that was the plotline we have for that.
Literally, that's been the main villain of the last 40-ish episode. It's Garza and his midlife crisis. But now the real villain finally shows up. Still fucking pre-rush all of a sudden. Like, he still comes in, right?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, I really don't like. I'm fine with having the Emperor be like some master evil, but him just fucking showing up, fine, like, yeah, fuck it, I'm here now, right?
Yeah.
With no clear, they clearly just established him only with like the last 5 episodes or so. Oh yeah, he's the big bad, right?
Yeah.
Right? Even though we kept inferring other scary characters as big bad, like the fucking witch, still don't know what the deal with the other witch is, We still don't see we don't even know what happens to the other witch, the sister witch.
Yeah.
Still don't know what's the deal with her, right?
Yeah. Because it's just like, it seems like she's important. Like, there's this whole thing where her sister died, and you think she will come back in as like another enemy for them to fight, and she would be intimidating and do some awesome shit. But she hasn't come back at all, and now it's just like, where is she?
Like a lot of bad plot threads that's happening. Yeah, so the Emperor just fucks the Rangers up. He just destroys everything. Like, we like this whole citywide destruction shit.
Yeah, I know. It's just like
the city. The taxpayer is gonna be really angry about this. They're gonna get
our insurance doesn't cover
extra tax. There's gonna be a sudden increase of tax all of a sudden.
Yeah.
And I can't imagine being a citizen of Japan at this moment. Like, God damn it! First our country close off, and now we have to pay for extra tax.
Yeah, Japan is not gonna go. It's gonna go through an economic collapse at some point because of the Rangers.
Yeah. Yeah. God damn. We need KFC too, or Christianity to show up again.
Oh my god. Or Christianity, Jesus. No, but you see, that's the thing. Then the churches will just take the money and it's like, oh yeah, we don't need to be taxed, and then the money is theirs. But that's a whole other thing we can talk about. Not appropriate for this.
Yeah, so then the Emperor just fucks everything up, and
Oh my god.
And then Yodana's like, "Ooh, what the fuck's going on? What's going on? Why is that ice cream ringing? I need to give me the ice cream because I need to make a phone call. I need to make a phone call with the ice cream."
I will say though, I mean, oh god, I forgot you had this thing for ice cream, sea salt ice cream. But freaking, like, I do like how the Emperor kind of comes in, and I do like his look though. His looks pretty badass.
Yeah.
At least he's.
He looks pretty cool. I just don't like how he's been established so far, right? I just don't like the way that they just established him. I feel like if they just established him way early as like the central bad force of the series, his appearance would be much more threatening, right? The fact that he literally just shows up now is what I don't like.
You mean like
him.
maybe like if we had something like similar to like with Palpatine, like you get like glimpses of him or something?
Yeah, like throughout this, we see Garuza talking to like this hooded shadow or some shit, and then finally we see Yodana shows up, and then it just escalates. Then we start seeing more and more of the hooded shadow, right? Because like I said, like as far as when we started this show, right, we just assumed the main villain was Garuza, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like he was just the central bad guy, but now all of a sudden, oh yeah, here's the Emperor. Well, what up? I'm the Emperor, right? What's up? Right, and then we just like, okay, I guess we just gotta accept this, right? Like he feels really forced in. I feel like they could have introduced his character way better within the series.
Yeah, I mean that definitely would have helped. But again, it's that kind of thing we had with Yodana and everyone else too. Like it's like we have interesting characters and they could have done so much more with them, but it's like it just seems that they didn't want to. Because honestly, a lot of these episodes, and it's like I get that not every show is like this, but a lot of these episodes were more focused on like playing around with the characters rather than exploring the characters through like a plot, along with the plot, because the plot barely shows up until like maybe 15 episodes later. We're like, okay, here's some plot, and then they go back into some filler stuff, and then there's more plot, which is how they're kind of operating here, which is a bit of a shame, to be honest with you, because like whenever the plot does happen, it actually gets pretty good, and like it's not to say that a lot of the filler is bad. I mean, there is some bad filler, Mabushina, and her freaking singing, but I mean, it's like they're just it feels like, at least to me, it's like it's a lot of them just kind of like wasting time for the filler in some bits, right? They could have just done a lot more with having the plot being built in the background, and having that to using that to make a bigger impact in later episodes, like that whole thing we were saying with the Emperor. Like if they had like little bits of here, they're like, why do you keep failing or something like that? They're talking to this mysterious figure, and
just have a big giant, literally just do what you said, do a Palpatine, like just have him appear in the shadows, like ooh, what's the hooded figure, who's this mysterious dark figure that Garuza is talking to all the time, right? And then like here's I will probably say this when we do our end of the series, but I feel like the introduction should have been like Garuza talks to the Emperor. Emperor like after like 20 episodes, like, Garuza, I'm really disappointed in you. You haven't found the weapons of mass destruction, by the way. By the way, remember, weapons of mass destruction is what we're looking for, right? So I'm sending one of my generals to come in, right? And then you introduce Yodana into the series, and then from there you just be like, okay. Then after like, okay, Yodana, you fucking suck. Time for me to pull a JoJo. Time for me to pull a JoJo and reveal myself now, right? Like that. Like that would have been a better villain progression instead of what we've been having so far with the villain's progression.
It's like that would have been fantastic, and it would have added a lot to the show. But it's just like, I mean, I guess we had the benefit of hindsight, but I don't know if maybe it's also because the writers just didn't want to do that. And maybe they just...
Or I don't know how much writing was affected because of COVID, right?
Yeah, there's also that
when this series started, I think it was like the first 10 episodes was affected by production, so because of that.
Yeah, that was the whole thing too. Yeah, because the
Yeah, it was according to this. I'm going to like an entire month was just dedicated to filler specials, for recap special. Yeah, so I don't know what happened within that 1 month that may have caused him to change show series writing or whatever, right?
Yeah, there's that too. I mean, it's just like, it feels like it's like, I think especially because of COVID, it just feels like it really impacted the show in a way that is just kind of unfortunate. But it's like, it's not to say that this episode's bad. It's just that there's some things that I could have benefited from. And it's like, and I enjoyed the episode. It's not the greatest episode. Like, I still think like a lot of the plot episodes from before were better. This was more of a character building kind of thing, which is fine. But it's not the strongest, but it's not bad. It's just all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the Rangers just fucking demolished.
Yeah,
they fucking lose. They just get... They get destroyed, and King Otis is like, call. You know, I'm a bird. I'm a talking bird.
He just goes call. He doesn't even bother talking normally. He's like, I wish I was a bird rather than having you children as mine.
Yeah. And then he goes and gives a speech after everything's been destroyed in Japan. Look. You may be standing in look, there may be thousands of dead bodies on the ground, but don't worry, your Kira mentality will pull through. All right. Just ignore all those dead. By the way, that family's dead, right? That family's actually dead now, right?
I don't know what happened with them, man. I have no idea. Again, this is why they need an HR department, so they don't have to deal with this. Like, they can cover it.
Yes, and then the episode ends on a depressing. But don't worry, from the depressing ending, we get into another Go Happy Lucky song, so everything's cool.
Yeah. Everything will be better soon.
Everything's good now, so it's fine, you know?
Yeah, remember, it's a lighthearted show. People are alive here. They haven't died yet.
Yeah, as far as we know yet.
Yeah.
But at least next episode, it looks like we're still moving along with the plot again. Because, hey, guess what's happening? They're looking for the fucking goddamn weapons of mass destruction again. They're back to that.
Yeah, they're finally back to that after who knows how long, Austin? I mean, God.
I literally don't remember the last episode where they found the last. It was the fishing episode, right? Was that the last time they found the stone?
No, that was the last time they mentioned the stone. Like, that was like when they, after like 20 episodes or something. It might be a bit exaggerated. But after a while, my machine is like, weren't you supposed to be looking for the stones, brother? What about that? And I'll go help you. That's that was the whole thing with that episode. And I'm like,
yep.
Okay.
At least it looks like they're going back to looking for the stone, so I guess that's good. I guess they remember that, oh yeah, weapons of mass destruction exist in this universe of unparalleled power. By the way, they should probably start using those weapons to fight the enemies, you know?
Yeah.
Right?
Like the whole...
That'd be a good idea.
The whole energy thing and the whole time travel thing could be helpful, you know?
Yeah, I feel like that would help against the Emperor of Darkness, or wherever the fuck this guy stands.
Like,
even though there's been like 20 Emperors of Darkness.
They straight up have a stone that just basically, if you use it, it can pretty much it's a stone of destruction. It can wreck everything apparently, and I'm like, you could have used that to make like quick example, time travel. Go back, say the Emperor is gonna come in. Have someone bring in the powers.
That's much more fucking time travel. Fuck, that's the worst thing. You need Christopher Nolan to fucking deal with that.
Yeah, we'll just invert the stone.
The Rangers can't move. Remember, the Rangers can't move. Only the cure. Fuck, what was the fucking word that Nolan used in the movie?
Tenet?
Entropy?
Oh, entropy? Entropy? Yeah, entropy.
The Curatropy. Only the Curatropy can move through time.
No, you see, that's the thing. They'll use time travel, reverse themselves, and then just, toss a rock at the Emperor and then kill him with that.
No, just throw a rock.
Or you know what?
Give him a bag full of rock. All right, just do that. Just give him a bag full of rocks. Just go back in time. In your frozen time, take him to the ocean, give him a bag of rocks, and then resume time. Problem solved. He can just go to the ocean with a bag of rocks.
You know what would be better? Right? Just go back in time and shoot him with a gun. Because
hold on, you can't do that. Remember, Curatropy, all right? Remember that
Really? Oh my God. Okay.
I think this.
All right then. Jeez.
Alright, we're ending it. That's how we're ending it.
Oh my God.
We're done with this episode. We're done with this episode. Fuck. I hate living.
You and Sena both, I guess.
Look, I'm gonna go find the nearest ocean right now in a bag of rocks, and I'm gonna bring a bag of rocks with me. All right.
Holy shit! What the fuck?
All right, coronavirus is no thing. Wash your hands. Okay, thanks. Bye.